Scorpio, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for December 20th to 26th, 2020. This will be for your sun, moon, and rising signs in Scorpio, should you be cross-watching. As always, we'll take a look into your recent past, your present energy, and what is coming up for you. This will be, I'm saying everything out of order. Either way, this is a general reading. It might not resonate for you. Take that which is for you. Leave everything else behind. Let's get into your higher vibe and hopefully engage my brain properly. Okay. Thank you to those of you who have been enduring my card throwing the last couple of weeks. If you do like my channel, like my content, I put new videos out every week. Please subscribe. If this reading resonates for you, this isn't the deck I want. Please leave me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments or questions you might have below. Okay, interesting spread here for you, Scorpio. Overall energy, this reading is the Six of Wands, and this is energy of success, of being victorious, of reaching the top of what you're doing. Though, we'll see how things go here. In the recent past for you, we have the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. This is some energy of conflict for you in the recent past, Scorpio. I get that it's more like competitive, but it is bringing you back to some feelings that just don't sit very well with you. It seems to me that what you want is to be moving forward, to try to kind of make a bit more stability for yourself, create a bit more wealth for yourself, advance yourself in some capacity. And you feel like because of this competitive nature and this conflict you're dealing with others, that it's just like dragging you back to a time when like you didn't have that sense of confidence, when you weren't feeling yourself, when you weren't feeling your best self, and you're trying to move away from it. I really do get that you're trying to move away from it. And in the present energy, it seems that is happening for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So this is becoming independent and more abundant in your material world, getting really focused on your emotional happiness and starting to align with that in your life, seeing a lot more of that in your life. And with the Ten of Swords, starting to let go, maybe letting go of some of these feelings of not being good enough, not being your best self, letting go of stress here, letting go of anxiety. Moving into the future energy, though, we have the Strength card, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So this is you then trying to kind of brace yourself because you feel like you're trapped a little bit, feeling like you're kind of stuck, you don't know what to do. It's like we just released all of this stressful, anxiety-ridden energy, and then you're finding yourself right back in it and in a place where you want to move away again, like move away from what you're doing. So it's a bit confusing for me here, Scorpio, because it's like you're making progress to action towards things and it seems like they're coming up in your favor, but it's like you continue to suck yourself back into this place of like self-doubt and having to convince yourself like, no, things are actually going quite well in my life right now. Why am I feeling doubtful? There's a bit of that kind of back and forth where like reality and what's happening in your mental sphere aren't aligned. And the energy, again, that is around you is this Six of Wands. This is successful energy. So hopefully when we clarify here, things will become a bit more clear. Figure out what What's going on? What's got you doubting yourself? I was doing so good. Okay. We'll start with clarifying the Six of Wands and the overall energy. Wow, okay. Page of Inspiration, Knight of Materials, and the Queen of Materials. So you're working with some other people right now, Scorpio, and finding yourself successful. I'm sorry, I hate to like hesitate on this because there's definite energy of you working collaboratively, but in the recent past scenario, to me, it feels like that collaboration is weighing you down more than it is lifting you up. But the energy here is that like these people you've come together with are creating a space where like success is available, success is happening, everything is going well. So maybe you're not feeling like your role in this has been appreciated. Maybe you don't feel like you're contributing enough here. Let's take a look. Let's look in the recent past at that Five of Wands. You have a lot of number repetition going on here. 5s, 10s, 8s. And there's a Queen of Emotions there. Okay. So on your Five of Wands, we have the Ace of Voices, the Queen of Emotions, and the Knight of Inspiration. Lots of people around in this scenario for you, Scorpio, is really what I'm getting here. There was like an idea and everybody sort of jumped in on it right away. And while the energy overall around this here feels collaborative, up here it doesn't. This feels like people trying to take ownership or be really protective of it, beat each other to accessing it in some way. Let's look at the Five of Cups here as I piece this all together for you. Maybe, you know, there's some rival groups going on. The Wheel, the Three of Materials, and the Six of Inspiration again. So while you're feeling not great, Scorpio, it's like a cycle's come to an end. We're starting to build again. And finding success in that. So maybe you're just having trouble letting go of this cycle of being trapped in the past and doubting yourself and not feeling really good about yourself as it relates to your work life. This is definitely relating to your material life. There's a lot of pentacles here. So maybe this sense of having to be in competition with others is challenging for you because you just are really trying to focus on making steps forward and not necessarily paying attention to what everybody else is doing. Because it seems to me that there's people around that are all supporting the same energy, but also that there's people around that are competing for an opportunity. Maybe you are the one coming out on top here, Scorpio, as well, with this opportunity becoming available and there being a large sense of competition around it and you getting this sort of Six of Inspiration energy here twice, the Six of Wands. Because I see you stepping out of this like on a path forward, and maybe people aren't liking that and are being vocal about it, and that's been a little bit hard for you to digest emotionally. Let's look in the present energy at the Nine of Pentacles here. We'll keep with the theme. The Muse of Materials, the Page of Materials. So we have the entire court here and the Moon. So I see you putting in a lot of long days right now, a lot of late nights, a lot of working around the clock. But you're shining in the eyes of your superiors as a result, that you're reaching this sense of being able to be really secure and abundant for yourself because you're putting in a lot of extra work right now. And that may be why there's a bit of kind of like meh about the competition that everybody else is under to get that same opportunity that you have. we'll look at the 10 of Cups here. Six of Materials, the Justice card, and the Four of Voices. This is happiness stacked with what you're putting in, you're getting back, finding your fair outcome here, and also taking time to like sit and enjoy that. Again, remember, we start letting go of things here, Scorpio. You start to let go of some of the stress. The longer I'm sitting with the energy here, I really do get that maybe you're competing for a new job or a new role in your workplace, and on being selected, that becomes problematic for some other people, and emotionally that is challenging for you. Because I do get a sense of like wanting to be well liked here. You're putting a lot of work in, but I don't see your real collaboration with the group here. It feels a bit more like you're competing. But once you get this position, get this role, get this job, whatever it is, and you start to work together with the right people on it, they're appreciating you, they're acknowledging how well you're doing, they're helping you advance yourself. So coming out of this period of like conflict and tension, once you get in with the right group, things are coming together for you here. I think you're just having some trouble letting go of the conflict stress. We'll look into the future energy here at this Eight of Swords. Four of Emotions, the 10 of Emotions again, and the 8 of Emotions. Yeah, you've got a real focus right now, Scorpio, and it's just on trying to be happy, on trying to feel really good in your heart, in your body. So it's been hard for you to focus on other things right now. It's like, I get that this was very stressful, so you're like, I'm just going to focus on my happiness, on getting to my happiness, on sitting in my happiness. And so there's other things that are happening around you that you're just not really paying attention to right now. You've got your back turned on it because you only want to focus on moving into that. So be aware of some of the other things happening in your life that you may be kind of turning a blind eye to. I get that in your subconscious, you are aware that there's things going on you need to address that are outside of this focus on like happy Scorpio, and that is stressing you out a bit. But I think it's something that you're not even recognizing that you're stressed out about it because your focus is not there. So you have something festering inside of you that you're not really acknowledging because you're trying purposefully to ignore anything that is not aligned with feeling good after this period of dealing with a bunch of bull crap. Let's look at the Six of Swords here. Eight of Materials, Muse of Inspiration, and the Magician. Yeah, so maybe you are going to be relocating for this opportunity. I see you putting a lot of work in. You're juggling a lot of things right now, Scorpio, but you're feeling confident. I think as time goes on, you're feeling more empowered, more confident. You're recognizing that you do have what it takes to be doing this job, this role, whatever it is. You have the skills. You were the right person for the job. I think maybe it's just taken you a minute to recognize that. If you're selected and other people are upset about it, maybe you do doubt yourself because you're like, oh, maybe they did, you know, deserve it over me. But as time goes on here, I think you are going to acknowledge that, like, no, you were exactly the right person to be doing this, whatever it is. We'll take one last message, from Spirit here for you. Three of Pentacles again, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working right now to build up your own solid foundation for yourself in your material world, in your home life. And you have an opportunity now to be able to step into a bit more of an empowered role in your work life. So embrace it. And if someone chooses you for something, Scorpio, know that it is for a reason, even if you don't see it right now. Don't listen to the haters, I think is the best advice that I can give you, because you're doing great. Everything is coming up for you here to be able to move forward, not only into your happiness and with your happiness, but also with material success and abundance. So just keep the course, keep putting the hard work in that you are. People are recognizing it, even if you don't realize it, and things are going to turn up great for you. I hope this is helpful, and we'll see you next time.